So God says, look, with me, you practice true love. And the test of that true love is that if there's a reason for it to be destroyed, even then it is not destroyed. If it is this kind of love, oh Shri Krishna, I'll do bhakti of you and you will do everything good to me. That kind of love anybody can do. Even a dog, you pat the dog and it'll wag its tail. So where your self-interest is getting fulfilled, everybody will love. But if you want to practice a higher kind of love, the test is that Sri Krishna is behaving adversely and yet you are continuing to love. Now you qualify to be a selfless lover. This is what Kripaluji Maharaj expresses in his kirtan. He says, Tum mere the mere ho mere rahoge, behku na ab behkane se. O Shri Krishna, you were mine, you are mine, you will be mine. And if you behkav me, if you behave adversely, it will not affect me. Jab samajh prem mein doob gayi, tab kya hoga samjhane se. My intellect has drowned in love. So Shri Krishna, listen carefully with your ears open. The devotee is challenging God. You can behave only in three ways: positively, negatively, neutrally. Either you shower your affection, or you become angry and kill me with your divine disc, or you become neutral. Who are you? I've never seen you before. Shri Krishna, listen carefully. In all these behaviors, my love will not reduce. It will not remain the same either. It will only keep growing. Chahe mam alingan karlo, chahe mam pranan hi harlo, chahe ji bhar kar tadpalo, mohi kaam sham gun gaane se. The example of it was in the Mahabharat with Bhishma. When Bhishma, to fight to keep his word, he came to kill Arjun, and Arjun's chariot was broken and Arjun was on the ground. So Shri Krishna said, now I have to break my word. Shri Krishna lifted up the chariot wheel and he came in front to kill Bhishma. His eyes red. So mind you, Bhishma is one of the greatest devotees of Shri Krishna. Bhishma was an astonishing devotee. He was such an amazing devotee that he used to meditate on Shri Krishna's divine form 24 hours. 6 months when he laid on the bed of arrows, he was only thinking of Shri Krishna. Va pata peet ki fehran. And he knew very well that the Kaurava army is much bigger, 11 Akshohini. The Pandava army is much smaller, 7 Akshohini. But because the Pandavas have Shri Krishna on their side, they will definitely win. And yet Bhishma fought on the other side. Now why is he fighting against God? Because he knew that Shri Krishna's side will win, just to glorify Krishna even further. That look, the great Bhishma was on the other side and still they lost. So Bhishma had made this vow that the only way Arjun will be saved if Krishna breaks his vow. And Shri Krishna came forward now with the wheel in his hand. I'll kill you. And Bhishma stood there and started smiling. Wow, what a wonderful darshan you are giving me today. So Krishna's angry form did not dissuade Bhishma in any way. That I am your devotee and you behave with me like this. What kind of a god are you? In fact, that adverse form itself, he felt thrilled in it. Which is the attitude of a selfless devotee. Madhuradipate rakhilam madhuram. No matter what God does, I will relish bliss in his behavior. That's selfless love. So, Sri Krishna had started off with anger and he saw Bhishma is smiling. So he froze. And Bhishma then challenged him. Sri Krishna, what happened? Why have you stopped? You had made a vow that I will not lift weapons in this war. And I also made a vow, I will make you lift weapons. Ajujo harihina shastra gahaun taula jahu Ganga janani ko shantanu sutta na kahaun Ajujo harihina shastra gahaun. If Sri Krishna doesn't lift weapons today, then I am not the son of Shantanu and Ganga. He made such a resolve, and Sri Krishna had to oblige. So the point here is that selfless devotion is not destroyed in adverse behavior. In fact, it becomes even more selfless. In fact, the test of selflessness is that there is a reason for it to explode, but it does not explode. So remember this definition of love. Sarvatha dhvansa rahitam satyapi dhvansa karane yad bhava bandhanam yunos prema parikirtitah. Where there is a reason for it for explosion, but it still keeps growing, know it to be true love. That's the kind of love we need to learn in the spiritual realm, which is the complete reverse of worldly love, where even a little bit of adverse behavior and the relationship goes sour. People even become historical. 3 years ago you said that to me, and 7 years ago you said that to me. Right? So flimsy is the worldly love. So further in this love, we don't even see qualities. Initially, you see the qualities of God to take your mind there. Oh, Sri Krishna is an ocean of causeless grace. Oh, he's so divinely beautiful and handsome, even more than Kamdev, etc., etc. That is you want to take your mind there. But when you have to cross one line where you don't even see qualities. Because if your love is based on seeing qualities, when those qualities disappear, love will disappear. It happens in the world. You loved someone for his or her beauty, that person grew old and your love also grew old. You loved Lata Mangeshkar for her voice, and when she became 70 years old, her voice then changed and your love also changed. Right? Why is that happening? Selfishness. And selfless lover says, no matter how my Lord is, I have accepted him as mine. Madhavo yadi vihanti hanyatam Bandhavo yadi jahati tyajyatam Sadhavo yadi hasanti hasyatam Madhavaha swayam muri krito maya. No matter what happens, I have accepted Sri Krishna as mine. But this is called selfless love. So that selfless love is so dear to God that wherever he sees it, he says, this lover wants nothing from me, so I'll give him my all. That is the interesting thing. Bin mange moti mile and mange mile na bhik. Without asking, you get everything, and asking, you get nothing. So many lifetimes have passed by. We've been asking God, give me this, give me this, give me this. And we don't even have the intellect what to ask. Remember the child in the jewelry shop? Our intellect is material, all that we ask for is material. And in this life, we decide, my Lord, I leave it in your hands. Meri chahi mat karo, main moorakh agyan. Teri chahi mein Prabhu, hai mera kalyan. You now be the director of my life. And you decide. From your hand, anything that comes will be grace. Teri kripa to kripa hai pyari, tera kop bhi kripa hai pyari. Even your anger will be grace because you are all auspicious. So Sri Krishna says, Arjun, those jnani devotees of mine, because they are selfless, because they are dedicated, surrendered to me, I see them as my very self. But he also said that all the devotees are noble-hearted.